for hip hop, all things hip hop related, music, content, the whole shebang bang. Bang, bang, bang is the man himself at Mahuta 11.
That's good.
Government name Kelvin.
Don't you have a new name to go by nowadays?
Me? Which is?
I know number one something.
Oh shit! Yo, this nigga busy like, the man started. No. Nigga, I'm off there. Like,
Really?
You've been saying that for 3 years, bro. Let's go.
Just out there, like just doing big shit, man.
Producer,
you know? Like,
extraordinaire.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Exec.
Man.
Not in this business.
You already know. That's why he left the game. He saw I was coming, nigga.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, man.
You did this by the age of 30.
There's only space for one of us in the game, bro.
You already know. But yeah, man. Like, hi to everyone. I actually realized that we never greet people.
Word.
Like, we greet each other and we never like say hi to the listeners. You know?
Hey.
So, Kash, from now on, you're
single ladies.
Start off by saying
greeting
hi to
people.
the listeners.
Yeah, it's
and then get on to us. Because I think that's why we forget.
I think they must also say hi back, you know.
Yo, word, bro. Like, this can't be a one-sided relationship,
we
bro.
get so many listens. That's their hi, man.
The cold shoulders felt, you know.
Yeah, like if this was a relationship.
DM some other guys, you know, hit their mentions. Say
Yeah,
hello.
true, man. Like, say hello. Like, DM the dudes. Like,
check in on the fellas.
Go crazy, man. Go crazy. The accounts. And we're going to have to, like, we are going to do a little bit more push up for the social media accounts.
Yes,
and you guys, like, yeah, man, engage with us. Tell us if we bullshit. Tell us if, like, we hate your favorite artist and we're unfair on them.
Yeah.
Maybe we're going to give them a different listen. I doubt.
Last week went better than I thought.
What did you do?
I don't know, like, cause I thought how we started was a bit rough, you know, but
with how we,
you know,
I feel you,
just cause of, but I was actually quite impressed to see people sort of separating the topic and the message, you know, like we love the album, but the topic about December is such a separate topic that, you know, a lot of people actually managed to separate
You
it.
did that, my nigga. You did that.
Yeah.
We did that. Yeah.
So hopefully you have
But
to
I was very
we
like,
did
look,
very well,
I
man.
like I was actually worried of how it's gonna go, but like to be honest, like shout out to the
Actually,
kids,
me
man.
too.
Like,
Actually, to do that recap, me too. Especially when it comes to the Kid Teeny album, because I actually played it a lot this week, and I'm like, damn,
I played a lot of music.
So many songs that I enjoy here, which might have not came out
like
that
that.
I really.
You know what
but
I'm
then
saying?
when I saw that people were able to separate us criticizing the strategy of dropping and the music, and also just this, because even in the music, separating between us, like criticizing cohesiveness and not liking songs, because those are two different things. So I was very happy that it came across that now we actually fuck with the kid, we still fuck with the kid, we love a lot of the songs that are on there, but still I think that's what actually can be said, that is proper what do you call this criticism?
Analysis.
It's more of an analysis as opposed to criticism.
There's the word constructive
criticism. Yes.
Sorry about that. Yes, because I think if it came out like that, then I think it came out like that to him also. So that's dope. Not that we're not trying to ruffle feathers, but we always want to be represented how we are trying to.
I'm done with that stuff.
But yeah, did you get to?
I saw everyone liked, like, you know, I didn't try to listen to this shit in December. I'm like,
Yo,
I starting beef here. Like,
people,
I'm like,
people love that shit. They're like, I'm listening to your message in December,
bro. Like, I'm like,
oh,
yo, like, put some milk on that.
Yeah, like
it's like, yo, relax. Like, I hate it when fans do that.
because it's context firstly, because it wasn't anything beyond that. But I mean, first of all, shout out to our listeners, because like we've got a good, I would say, the people who community, they're intelligent, they know, like, can separate, you know. We're not about the fuck shit, you know.
Fact.
We're just trying to put out opinions, analysis, constructive criticisms, and just our 2 cents out there, you know. But speaking of the Kid Teeny album, I finally listened to it, divorced what we said. Man, y'all can miss with everything you were saying, bro. I was in
You were in there,
bro. I was, you know, my little star ratings teaser that you was like to poke fun of. Yo, that shit was easy, bro.
But the thing is, Kash, I feel as if for you,
like it?
I like it, but
actually,
I like it,
continue
but I also
first.
get what you were saying because I then went back and listened to his first joint,
Coming of age.
and listen to singles. You know, like I like to just chart the path my own way, leading up to the album.
Yes.
Amen. And then when you do listen to the album, everything that you said did make sense in just terms of sequencing. Dope projects. That's why I think I like the fact that the way we looked at the project was well received by the listeners. They could see the difference between what we were saying and the music. Everything Mahota just said, it made sense, but it's pretty dope.
I'm glad.
What's
that-
your standout joint?
Standout joints with me ending with Zakwe, bro. Let's start there. And that song is I think it's Hebana.
Bafana.
Bafana. No, Bafana. There is Bafana, right? But there's a song called
Bafana is the one with Zago.
yeah, Bafana is the one with Zakwe. Then there's another song. Like, let me just real quick give you my standout joints.
Did I tell you guys the story about the Bafana joint?
Yeah.
Habana Loga. That
Habana Loga.
Yo, Malume Vector. Yo,
okay.
yo.
Maluma Vector's the
Havana Loca, yeah.
Habana. You know, like
Yeah.
Look at this thing appending to both of us. First likes the Zago joint, then the Maluma Vector joint.
hey, bro. If
It's touching
niggas come
base.
through.
It's touching base with all the locals. It's like, yeah, my nigga, but I feel you.
yeah, and
Those
then
are dope
obviously,
joints.
I've got a bit of a quest bias. This is a bias I'll admit.
Yeah.
You know, like this funny, the songs that I like gravitated to were the ones with features. Teeny does his thing. I've got a bit of a weird take on Teeny. I'll come to that. I'll keep it short.
Yeah.
But what I did like about the project is the ones where, look, overall it's dope, but the ones with the features is featured artists brought their A game. And he also held his own, or he maintained the presence of this is my track. You know, not like he's not rapper. Like I would say,
feel you, I feel you.
rap is always competitive. But when I like it, like when songs are like almost like rappers are sparring, like boxers doing the gym, where it's not really like it's not competitive like you would if it's a beef track or whatever. But it's just you're bringing it's going blow for blow. So like shout out to Tini, dope album. I really like and production, man. Yo, niggas have really like SA producers have come a fucking long way, bro. Like a long way. Not like it was whack. Like niggas was always dope, but now it's so dope that you can't even see. Like there's a time like you'd probably see the difference with like international local. Now you can't even tell. Where like especially like the local drill beats.
Really can't tell.
Some you can.
After the movie shit that came out, like
The Black Messiah shit.
yeah, like you hear the quality of the music, bro. Are you sure you can't tell?
In production, you can.
I just want to ask, like,
In production, I feel that in production, not that you can't, but I think people understand what we say.
he's saying you can't tell.
Yes, as in they are at that standard.
Yes.
But what is different for me is the mixing and the mastering.
That part.
That's what, like when you're playing the joints back to back, when one comes on, when the next one comes on, you can hear where the volume
dip.
maybe goes a bit down, but in terms of producing, making the beat and how it sounds and everything, I feel as if they're fucking up there. Especially like how you're saying with the drill joints.
Yeah.
When I'm listening to 5 Foreign, it's not too different to what a Tweezy did with like thing, for
Amadimoni,
example,
the
with
Casper.
Amadimoni and all of that shit.
That's why I use drill as an
I think
example.
it's
Like,
very
but
comparable.
I don't want to
you see-
derail you as well.
Yeah.
So.
yeah, you've summed up what I'm saying because that's the best way to look at it. They are on the same level, but it's true. Sometimes when I playlist songs and then you go from maybe like a SA local hip hop song and then you go to international, there might just be a dip in probably just like the sound levels and like there's things that most people won't listen to, but we're rap nerds. You probably said, okay, like this is dipped. The mastering or mixing it's not as tidal sound, if I can use that example.
Yes.
I'm still keen to try out that option, but I'm like, do I need a third DSP?
Yeah. But I want to hear your overall view because you said you're gonna get to the point about Teeny's album.
Yeah, so the thing with
Because you're speaking about how the features came through.
yeah, so features came too, but I think overall what I saw of this album is I don't want to keep harping back to what you guys said, but I check in context everything we discussed. Then you just look at the project. The main thing for me is if this is a first introduction for a listener to Teeny, do you get enough outside of what he's trying to paint his picture? So I think it's a good album, but I felt it's like a partial painting. Sorry to be artsy.
And Questa?
I feel what you're saying.
Questa the feature.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a Questa bias. I can't give you an honest opinion.
Oh, that's what you were saying.
Yeah, I was
You've
saying,
got a
with
Questa
Questa,
bias.
Questa like the feature, because like that song, I remember when I was listening to it, I was like, I saw Questa, first couple 30 seconds, 5-star. They're like, nigga, listen to the song properly, but I always admit my bias is like, Questa bias, Ginger bias, but
So you think he killed him, quote unquote, because you kind of like your rapper sparring.
Yo, man,
I don't know if I wanna
Questa washed Kitty. That's what you want to say, and I'm saying it. Also.
I don't want to. I never
Questa
even
washed
thought about
Kitty
it.
because here's the thing.
That's my alter.
No, don't do
He
it.
did.
We discussed him last week. Don't do it.
No.
Yeah, but I
I,
didn't.
I want to hear him. Like.
I didn't.
But
Even
that's what he's saying.
no, I'm not, no.
You must say it.
It's not, guys. I don't know.
Say it.
Stop putting
You
words in
must
my
say
mouth,
it.
bro. It's not
Okay,
even that. No,
my bad,
it's,
my bad.
it's not. No, but. But real talk, I didn't even thought of it like that because for me, just when this, I was just like, yo, Quista did his thing. I wasn't thinking so much on that. Yes, I did mention, funny enough, oddly, like about the sparring thing. But on that particular track, my mind never went in the mode of, yo, he got bodied on that, which is probably a default for anytime I listen to music. I was just so caught up in Questa delivering. Because I can't, maybe I'm gaslighting, I don't know, but I'd have to think back, like, when was the last time Questa was on the track and didn't do his thing? That's the thing with me. So I think that's why even my bias towards him, and also when I was rating him, like, because then after that, listening to that track with Questa, I went to listen to the Questa feature on Zako's album, More Blessings. I came up, count money.
Yeah.
Da. More blessings.
The best verse on...
He's barely saying nothing, but Questa has presence.
Yep.
Presence.
He knows how to.
Sometimes. The best verse on that album is actually KO. No, it's not KO. It's the best verse comes from the song of KO and it comes from Zakwe.
On
No,
which al- on
when
which
they talk
album?
about the collab album, he's
Yeah.
talking about
Zakwe's album.
Zakwe's album.
The
The
old
one
album.
with roots.
Yeah,
and
the one
shit.
with 70, yeah.
2 years ago. Like
Fam.
when you started that podcast, actually 3 years ago.
Fam, come on, no. We're here when we discuss that album. There's no way.
We went off on that album, man. Trust me, like we went off about that album. But I went far back as
Trying to
Zakwe's
loop
album.
it, yeah.
Yeah, to say like, yo, even since then, dude,
Did you get to Spirit of an OG?
user.
And?
Everything T said made sense. Not to go back to the December thing, but yo, boom.
But you didn't listen to it in December, so that thing doesn't apply to you.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
listening to your opinion made perfect
like,
sense in
yeah,
how you broke it down because it's a hip hop album, first and foremost.
It's fair.
It's fire, bro.
Like, I get, as soon as you said it's a hip hop album. I was like,
Yeah,
why would you give it us in December?
But you know,
Should I
in-
would kill all these lames.
Shout out
man.
to her, bro.
Yeah,
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to
Nomuzi,
shout out to
bro.
Nomuzi. But also like just as a recap, real quick, as I was trying to think about and listening to like, yo, you know, I'm in my bag. Like she took me back to how we came up on hip hop. Like just that whole feel
Yep.
is there. And then I remember like you just happened to mention Mahota like that she's on the indie route. So when I thought that and I'm listening to the album, like, you know what? Kind of makes sense. There's something also Gina mentioned. Shout out to Gina on the tier about some of these decisions, whether it's the labels. Like I think there's a tweet she mentioned why they would drop at that time.
Yeah.
Which I didn't agree with. That was one reason.
Yeah, it was one.
I still
but
feel like if you consider the rest of it outweigh this one. But
yeah, but
about it, yeah.
why? Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. But her point, why it made sense to me, is for me, it's just I always like to be open to the fact that sometimes there might be things that we are not privy to on the inside.
Yeah.
I like the fact that we
yeah.
have what I call like entitled to our own fans' ignorance of appreciation, ignorance as a
Yeah.
hip hop. That way, we'll say what we say, what we see, and then there's always the other side. So you probably find Tisa could be right. You might be right, not agreeing with say that point. Might not.
No,
hold water.
I'm not saying it's not important.
No, not say it's not important.
The fact that the album is out, that's probably some of the reasons they took.
Yeah,
I was just saying. Yeah,
yeah. I was just saying for you not to agree, there's weight to it also in the fact that like that might be something that try that whether it's the label or it's an indie artist that they will try like right to say it might not be enough as one reason for a December drop. But yeah, but you know, not to go on too much about that. We did like discuss that intensively last week. But Spirit of an OG hip hop album, bro. Shout out to
fire.
Moose, you know.
And like I love it when even in just conversations, like when people have conversations about it, without noticing, they always go back to actually that this album is titled so properly.
Yeah.
Because each person who listens to that, yo, it reminds me of. I'm like, exactly.
Exactly.
Spirit of an OG.
Of an OG.
That's what she was bringing. And for her to be able to execute like that, like, hey man, it's crazy. But yeah,
Execution
shout
was
out to
dope.
Mozi.
Yeah, shout out to Moose
Shout out to
because
Mozi, you know?
it's not an easy pocket to get into, even if you're from that era too. It's almost like going back in time to bring that feel to an album.
Yeah.
Was the cheat code for that is just get like your 90s boom bappy kind of sound, which normally works, but can you carry it with your bars and the content on the album, the story you're telling, everything, the sequencing, and she managed to do that, you know. So dope album. Yeah. Otherwise, New Music Friday. I don't know what you want to get to next.
Nah, I think let's start before we get to the music because I
Dope.
think we're gonna really go into the music. I wanted to start off with some little drama. The year has really started. The industry is really open. Yeah, some drama.
Just to throw you off.
Niggas and shit, man. But yeah, so there was a little drama concerning, there was a threesome on the TL.